Ooh, what have we got here then? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video on Project Vinnie, our 2004 Vivaro. It is a long wheelbase, and today, as per the thumbnail, we're going to be looking at fitting a Caravan, I think it's Kiravans double seat swivel. Backstory of this is we bought another double seat and it came with this. Now if I remember rightly, it was, I think I paid £130 for it. And my memory is bad, but this is what we paid for the pair, so really good because these are sort of over 300 quid I think. Anyway, we are going camping soon, me and my wife, and we want some extra room, excuse the mess, so by spinning that seat, and we can obviously use it as a seat for the back then, because all we're going to do is we're just going to throw a what's the word I'm looking for, what you like, a mattress. Throw a mattress in the back, and we're going to put an awning on the side, so it should be fine. Anyway, waffling on, getting back to this, I'm going to fit this. Now hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. It looks like it's just got to remove the 5, that one's a hidden one, there's 2 at the front, bolts. These are T50s I think, and fit this. Now the way it works, I believe, is obviously these hold it down when it's in transit. You need all 4 bolted down. This is how it would sit. So when you've unbolted those 4, which I have, basically you got to move it around somehow, squiggle it, wiggle it, and then do it back up when it lines up. Now I'm not sure because I've never done one before, but ultimately we shall find out. And you can see where the bolt holes are to hold it down. One there, one there. Oh, there's 3 on the back. One there, and one there. And then I don't know which way I've got it now. That one. And then the seat just bolts to these, which is a normal bolting. Now I think there is something different that's got to go on, probably that one, because that has got a raised donut-y thing. I'm not sure, I'll have to look what we're doing there. But anyway, what I was thinking is I'll set you up on tripods, or a tripod, and try and do it real time and see how long it actually takes. Because other videos sort of go, yeah, we do this and it's there. So I'll see how it works. It might not work at all. If it doesn't work, I do apologise. Sorry, I'm waving my hands around at you. If it doesn't work, I do apologise. But I thought, yeah, it's worth seeing how long it actually takes, how easy it is, and we'll try it. I mean, I'll be moving you around. I'll try not to do any time lapse, but it depends how long it does take. I don't want a huge long video, but I will time it and see how long it takes, just in case I have to go into time lapse. Oh, also forgot to say that you have to do, or you have to disconnect the seatbelt pretensioner cable before you do this, and I think you have to disconnect that every time you spin the seat. So not as convenient as it could be maybe, but hey, if you're staying there for any period of time, that doesn't matter. Right, let's get on with it. I'm gonna undo them, undo the pretensioner cable, and seatbelt still attached. I'll move it front or back, I'm not sure, because I don't want to take the seatbelt off, and we'll try and fit it in. Bear with me, this might not work. So here's the tools I'm going to use. Basically I've got 2 Makita impacts. One's a sort of screwdriver type impact, that's 1/2 inch, just in case some of those big bolts are tight. A couple of screwdrivers, 17mm sockets and ratchets, and some extensions, and this is a T50 Allen key type thing, as are these are T50s. So I think we're going to start with that pretensioner plug and work from there. I'm going to do it real time if I can, like I said earlier, but I will have to cut in between, moving between that tripod and that tripod and any other way I can get to help you see what I'm doing. So bear with, but we'll get there. So we're going to start with the pre-tensioner plug, which just get a little screwdriver in, pop that down, and then in theory, get a big screwdriver in it. There it goes. That'll pop off. And there we go. That's the first thing. All right, let's move you so you can see what I'm doing. So then next up is the bolts. Turning the right way. No, I'm not. Let's get these front ones out the way first. This one's better than the other ratchet because it's a lot shorter. Right, I'm just going to move you again. Do this one. I have had these out before, so should be relatively simple. Let's move to the back. Again, that one there. And then one hidden behind that, which you can't really see, but there. So that's all of them out. Just going to pop you on the other tripod now. Changed my mind. I'm not going to put that onto that tripod yet, because obviously I haven't explained this bolt. That just slides in through there. Can you see? So what you need to do is push that forward, and then it will slide out there, and then your chair's free. So now this, I'm going to try and pull this back in to the back area. Just wash my hands because I don't want to get my seat dirty. Now I'm going to try and slide it, lift it, whatever, into the back. There we go. One thing I didn't check was that was clear. I felt it catch, but it come loose, so that's all right. Right, next thing we need to do is take that one out, because obviously we're going to bolt this down. One thing to be said is what I didn't do is I didn't unclip that little plug from the actual frame of the seat. Make sure you do that before you pull your seat out. Mine just come undone luckily, but I could have damaged the cable. So I was lucky there. Unplug that one before you go. Let's get this one out anyway, see if it goes. Alright, so this one is slightly different because these have got spacers in, and I think we have to modify this slightly. Oh, or maybe we don't. I don't know. Let me fiddle with that. I can't get it off with one hand. This is what we end up with. So we've got the 4 normal bolts and that one which I just couldn't get apart. But that is subtly different, that bolt. As you can see, it's got a stepped sort of shank area on it, which is obviously bigger. The length's the same, so but that shank won't go all the way through there, so you can't use that spacer to put it all the way down. So what we're going to do is we're going to nick that one. I can't keep all of it because that will go all the way through easy. That one we can put there, and then this, what they say on the Kiravans website, because I've just had a look, is they say to cut that off as a spacer to make up the difference, because obviously, I say obviously, it's not obvious, but those two are different height. See, they're different height. So all I've got is I've got a nice thick washer, and I'm going to put that on there, make it the same height. So basically, put that one at the bottom, and there we go. So now we can put that bolt, we'll have to go back here, but the rest can go in normal. We can keep that one for if I want to turn it back to standard again. So next, let's get the panel on here, fix these through. Right, let's move this out of the way here then. Got that one bolt on its own. I think I'm going to move the cable for the pretensioner just to the outside for now, just make sure I don't catch it on anything. Let's lift this thing into place. It is a bit of a beast, but let's have a go. Right. Oh, it's heavy. God, it's caught my t-shirt. Hey! Guess it goes around about there. Put these up out of the way, and then hopefully we should be able to get to the bolts. I think I'm going to start with that one because that is probably going to be the most awkward. I've got to line up a few. Is that going? Oh, that's cool, that's good. Let's put that one in there. That one's actually got a bigger hole for the shank, so that's designed for that. Can I get to, I can't get to all of them, I don't think. Bit of wobbling here and there won't hurt. Bit of actually a bit of grease on these wouldn't hurt either. But you can do that. I'll just probably live to regret it. Right, they're all started, so let's razz these in. Apologise for the noise. Right, so that is in position. And I am sweating profusely. Next thing I'll do, it's quite clunky, isn't it? Let's just do those two up. I've got to get that chair on here. So let's undo all these bolts, or nuts should I say. There's a big washer there. There's some small washers there. And that looks different than totally that one back there. Oh, that's a nut and bolt. Alright, well, we'll manage that. Put that one there then. Right, let's move you to a position and we'll lift it in. I've just taken the nuts off so we can get the seat on. I just realised these are actually bigger, well, bolts or stud. These are M12, so we're gonna these are 19mm spanners we need for these, or socket. And this is obviously a second-hand kit, and that one had a washer on, but that one didn't. So I've got a washer just out of one of my boxes, so that'll be all right. So hopefully, whew, we should be able to lift this on. Might have to wash my hands again. No, not too bad. It might be a bit of a struggle. This is probably where two people would be easier, or you take your seatbelt out or bring it out for the door, but I don't know. Let's see how much I struggle, shall we? Let's see if we can lift this beastie up. It is pretty heavy. How far away am I? Oh, quite away. Oh, that's it. Contact. Excellent. Let's get these nuts and washers on. Obviously the M10 ones go at the front. There's only two of those. One in behind there, which I probably can't see very well. Do apologise. Get them all started, then I'll rattle them down. And then let's go around the back. That one on there is a smaller one, the M10. Then we've got 12 there, and then the awkward one, which is in there. But the torch ain't going to stay there. You see that? So that is the nut and bolt. Let's rest you there, see if I can do that. Oh, sorry. This is going badly. I'm going to pull this one up first. I've got my big spanner, so it'll probably knock you off. I'll have to move you out of the way. And I can't do it one-handed. There we go. Oh, I love ratchet spanners. Right. That's that one. Buzz this one down. Do I put the right now? That's 17. Let's do that one first then. And I'm sat on the socket. There it is there. That was tight. Do the front two. And that one there, which I haven't got a clue if you can see what I'm doing here. That's done up. So during transit these have got to be done up, but obviously, and that one we would plug in, but I want to see how to turn it, so I'll set it up on the tripod. But that is essentially fitted, isn't it? Yeah, that is it. We are in. So it sticks in a bit there, doesn't it? But yeah, that was simple enough. How long did that take? About that much. Yeah, but for a second-hand thing, all I needed was a couple of washers, wasn't it? So if you bought a brand new kit, it should come with them all. Let's see how we turn this thing round. Sorry, I'm a little bit sweaty. It's warm at the moment. Right, we're all done up. I've only got a couple of these screws in, the actual holding screws. Shall we see what it's like to turn? Hopefully it'll be quite easy and relatively quick. The pre-tensioner is unplugged, so we've got to remember to do that every time we swivel this seat. So let's nothing to do but to do it. Again, only these two. I just used to put it in. I didn't do them up tight, so obviously when you're travelling you need to do all four up. So I guess just spin it around. Look right to you guys. Oh, seatbelt down there, and then we're not going to be travelling obviously with facing backwards, but done. That's it. All fitted. Lovely jubbly. Obviously don't need to do those back ones up. Well, we can do if it makes it more secure. Well, that's pretty firm anyway, isn't it? All done. Let's try it out. That's right, actually. Don't mind that. Oh, I've got a panel missing. I didn't even notice that before. I'll have to find something. Okay, notice something new every day. Anyway, this is it done. I can't remember how long it took, but I shall measure it on the video because I've forgotten. But anyway, it took this long. So it's an easy job. Anybody could do it. I think just need some, I mean, you don't need power tools. Power tools just make it a bit quicker, but you could do it with a 17mm socket. You need that, obviously, that T50 Torx bit, and a little screwdriver to undo the pre-tensioner. It's a shame you've got to take that off every time, but I suppose it's just one of them things. If you were just sitting having a cup of tea or something, you probably wouldn't spend the time to turn this round. But obviously, if you're camping for any period of time, it doesn't take long. I mean, you can turn it in less than 5 minutes, easy. But you'll have to have a screwdriver to undo that plug with. So yeah, well, tell us what you think. Tell us if you think you'd have something like this. I mean, they are quite expensive normally, and I was really lucky getting a good deal on this. So yeah, tell us down below, you know, what you think. Would you bother spending the money on having this? We haven't tried it yet. I mean, it seems quite spacious. You're going to get blinded now, but it makes it feel quite spacious. There you go. Let's cover that up. You know, just having that extra seat with your, you know, or extra room without having to put a seat here and things. So I do apologise for flashing you. Anyway, tell us down below. Yeah, also tell us down below what you've done to your Vivaro. I'd be interested to see what everybody else is doing. Obviously mine is not a camper as such, it's for my biking, but we are using it as a camper, but not with any interior. So we've done it before. We went away with the girls and they stayed in here, and I stayed in the awning, and there was plenty of room, so it was good. But yeah, tell us what you're doing. And that's about it. I think I've waffled on enough and wasted enough of your time. So if this was of any use to you, please give us a thumbs up. Might have been entertaining. I don't know. I don't know even if there's any outtakes. If there are, they'll be at the end. Look us up on Instagram, larks_workshop, and we're always doing little bits like this and other stuff on that. Yeah, and stay safe. And if you're hot like we are, well, sorry, we are warm compared to some of you guys out there who've got it hot. But yes, we're not used to it in the UK, so for us this is quite hot. Stay safe, waffling on. Keep well lubricated, if you know what I mean. And I hope to see you next time. Cheers then. Oh, what do they call it? Stop. Bleh, I don't know what it's called. Actually, let's try that again, because I don't think I was even looking at what we were going at. Hello?